Yo, 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 Saif Haddad here. I'm in a good mood today. I'm in a good mood. Why? Because I'm gonna share with you something special. I know I say that for every video, but believe me, guys, this is one of, I wish I've learned this a long time ago. Okay, so today we're gonna learn if I can speak, sourcing leads, everything you must know to source quality leads for B2C and B2B. Again, I wish I've learned this years ago. It took me years to figure this out, and I paid a lot of money in high ticket programs in order to get access to this information. So I hope you'd appreciate it. Anyway, so let's get started. So this system is designed to know exactly from where and how to source quality leads to your B2C or B2B. No guesswork required or necessary. Follow the steps exactly, step by step, and you'll get access to thousands of leads. I guarantee it. So you're welcome. So guys, this is perfect for coaches, consultants, agency owners, or creators. All right. So if you have any business for B2C or B2B, this will work for you. So let's get started. Before we do, here are some things to take into consideration. First, go local to start with. So for example, if you have an agency, this is for B2B. I advise you to go local first. Okay, because you have the element of familiarity. You're close to each other. You can meet them face to face. You can do meetings. And that way you can make money and cash fast. If you're using a software, okay, make sure to know how recycled the lead list is. And you need to ask yourself this: are you thinking outside the box to get leads, to get less exposed leads? Because if you follow what everybody's doing, you're gonna end up with the same recycled leads, and then they're gonna have like blindness to your message, and they will not reply to you. So you need to act and think outside the box on strategies, and I'm gonna show you in different videos as well how to get the attention of your leads. Also, are you exactly copying what people tell you to do, or you're basically thinking outside the box? And 5, you must be able to collect personal email number, phone number, and contact info like social media. So which leads gen method should you choose? Ask yourself these questions. First, where do they hang out? So where your FCP, what I call the favorite client profile, it's the same as ICP if you're confused, ideal client profile. Where do they hang out? Do they hang out in Facebook groups? Do they hang out in LinkedIn groups? Okay. Are they in events? You can meet them face to face. You need to know their demographics, their age, their gender, their story. And I have a prompt you can put on ChatGPT in order to tell you exactly the day-to-day story from the moment they wake up to the moment they sleep, on how to what they're thinking about, their pain, their desires, their result, their secret desires. So if you want to contact me, I'll send it to you as well. And also you want to know your FCP favorite client profile. Also, you ask yourself this: can you personalize your outreach from the list? Okay, their name or their something, for example, special about them. And your budget. You need to know your budget, because the more money you have, the more time saved. So you can invest in software to get basically access to leads, or you can hire people from Fiverr or Upwork. The good news is now we have automation to scrape leads. And if you don't have the budget to invest in software, you can do, I'm gonna show you how you can basically use these automations in order to scrape leads from Facebook groups or school groups. I'll give you an example in a minute. And I love this quote, guys, from Marcus Aurelius. It's very simple. If you spend your time chasing butterflies, they will fly away. But if you spend your time building a beautiful garden, the butterflies will come to you. And this works also for attracting women, not only for clients. So if you want to attract quality women and quality clients, then build yourself first, be a man of value or be a woman of value, and you're gonna attract businesses to you. Build the garden, and the butterfly will come to you. So we need both an inbound and outbound lead gen system. So for inbound, we're using content. If you know my COPA system: content, outreach, paid ads, and appointment setters. We have free inbound, which is content. We have free outbound, which is basically you're doing your outreach yourself. We have paid outbound, which is appointment setters, and we have paid inbound, which is the paid ads. And we want to use all the different strategies to attack from different angles to have these leads. So it depends on your current situation, but if you don't have the budget yet, you can create content for free, or you can use paid ads if you have the budget. You can also post free value in Facebook groups or LinkedIn groups, or where your FCP hang out, with a free asset in exchange for contact info equals engaged lead. Okay. So you give value for free in the group, and then you DM them, you help them get more value, and then you want to give them a lead magnet in exchange for their contact info, so you can keep follow up with them. For outbound, use scraping via automation software. Then you need to verify and check the emails are correct or not, and you want to check the emails and numbers are good or not. So this is the prerequisite before we start the game of sourcing leads. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm gonna start with the B2C sourcing leads for coaches, consultant, creators, and then I'm gonna show you how to do B2B sourcing leads for agencies and service providers. So we use a system called the FixLec-S. You know my abbreviation. I'm crazy about abbreviation. Everything is with systems that worked well for me and for my clients. So FixLec. For F, we have Facebook. For cold, we use Facebook groups where your FCP hang out. This is and you go to friends in common. Bonus tip, you pay to enter a group. Basically, you want to join paid groups because they have the highest quality. So you can buy a course or program, join their FB group or school, and contact everyone. Believe me, you will get 10x basically the reward. So your investment. Plus, you'll learn from the coach or the course, right? Let me show you how to do that with Facebook groups real quick. So here's an example of how to scrape leads from your Facebook group. So first you go where your FCP, your favorite client profile, hang out. So for example, I'm targeting fitness coaches. So I went to this group, and then you go to Instant Data Scraper, you install it. Okay, it's a Chrome extension. And then once you have this list, okay, you scroll down a little bit, and then you go here to the Instant Scraper. Please wait. There we go. And then we have all of this list, okay, and you can either copy it to a CSV file, okay, or XLSX file. You can click on start crawling, and then you can see rows collected 44. So there we have it. We have a list of the profile link, the name, the mutual friends, and the bio. Let's download it to CSV file. If you want to upload it to your Google Sheet, click on File, and then Import. And then you click on Replace Current Sheet, Import Data. There you have it. We can remove the mutual friend because it's irrelevant. And then we go here to the bio. So now you have a list of your FCP, the favorite client profile, or ICP, with the link and the bio and the name. So you can basically do the outreach this way. So this is the first way. You can do this with Facebook. We can do this with Instagram. You can do this with school. Basically the same thing. Use Instant Scraper to get the data, and then you do the outreach. So as we said, the first strategy is groups where your FCP hang out. You want to do the friends in common because people who are friends in common, you can add them without Facebook restricting you. Bonus tip again, pays to enter for a group. Paid groups have the highest quality, so make sure to buy a course or program, join their Facebook group or school, and contact everyone. Believe me, it will be worth it tenfold. The next step is to go to your competitor or influencer post, and you add all people who liked their post and all people who commented on their post, because obviously that's your FCP. Then you go to competitor influencer friends. You can add them as well. And also you can add people from recommended by Facebook. And in order to do this, you have different softwares to make this easy for you. You can use Messenger Flow or Instant Data Scraper that I showed you, or Axiom.ai or Phantom Buster to basically automate the process for you. And in different videos, I'm going to show you how to use these as well. This is for cold. For warm, it's very simple. That's why it's important to create the garden, if you remember here. So in order to create the garden, you want to post content daily. So people who likes and comments your post, that's warm leads. People who likes and comments your stories, that's warm leads you can contact. People who requested to be your friends, that's warm leads. And people who likes and comments on your comments, that's warm leads. That's why it's very important to comment and like on your FCP posts and your competitor posts as well, and on Facebook groups as well, because if you give answers to people, they like your answer, and then you add them as a friend, you help them more, and then you offer your services or your program. Okay, now let's move on to Instagram. Cold, we're using hashtags because there is no Facebook, there is no groups on Instagram, so you're going to use hashtag. For example, you use the hashtag, let's say fitness mom if you're a fitness coach. And then you can use the hashtag FitMom, and then you see the hashtags, and people or moms that are not in shape, you can contact them directly. You can use also competitor influencers post, likers, and comments. Same thing. Go to your competitor or influencer, and then and contact everyone who liked their comments or commented on their comments. Here's a pro tip. If you notice, most influencers right now, they give a piece of value, a piece of content of value, and then at the end of the content, they say, DM me the word recipe and I'll send you the recipe. And people who commented on those videos or those reels are the highest quality. So you want to contact everyone who raised their hand. Basically, they want help with fitness. If you're a fitness coach, you can do that as well, and you contact them. And basically, that's how you get your source leads. Also, if you go to your FCP profile and you click on the little arrow in Instagram, it will give you also people who look the same as your FCP. You can add them as well. You can contact them as well. And for software, you can use a software called the autolead.app. And another video, I'm going to show you how to use the software as well. For warm, the more content you post, the more likely people will like and comment. So you want to contact people who liked and comment on your post. You want to contact people who liked and comment on your stories. You want to contact people who follow you, and you want to contact people who liked and comment on your comments. That's why, again, it's very important to like and comment your FCP comments. 10 comments and 10 likes for every FCP. So 10 FCP every day. And also you want to like and comment 10 different influencers' posts. That way you have more eyeballs. Moving on to X. Same thing for X. For cold, use hashtags, competitor influencers tweets. Here, not posts, so let's put tweets, right? So people who liked and comments your influencers' tweets, you can contact. Competitors, influencers, followers as well, and suggested by X. For software, we can use xreacher.com or coldclose or drippy.ai. Awesome softwares, if you have the budget, of course. For warm, you can go ahead and you contact people who liked and commented your tweets, people who liked and commented on your stories, your followers, and people who liked and comment on your comments. Let's move on for LinkedIn. Now for LinkedIn, for cold, use groups where your FCP hang out. Here you want also to contact people who liked and comment on your competitor influencers post. Here also you want to contact people who are in your competitor influencer network, and you also want to contact people recommended by LinkedIn. For software, you can use Sales Navigator, Ulink, Expendi.io, and HeyReach.io. Awesome softwares. You can use them if you have the budget, of course. For warm, you can use your posts, people who liked and comment on your posts, people who liked and comment on your stories, people who send you a connection request, and people who liked and comment on your comments. For email, now this is different. Why? Because we're going to extract emails of your FCP. And this is more likely for B2B, but for B2C, you can do that as well. Here, how to do it? Basically, the best way to do it for me personally is to hire a VA, a virtual assistant, because they have all access to the software. Okay, so basically you either contact the VA in Upwork, you do a job post or Fiverr, and most likely they have access to the software. You tell them, hey, do you use Sales Navigator? I want a list of coaches or personal trainers in New York, for example, and they will give you the list. Make sure to ask them to give you a test list of 10 or 20 to make sure that the quality is good, and then you can hire them. Also, if you want to do it manually, you can do a search on Facebook groups. Then you go to seamless.io plus never bounce. And this is an amazing strategy. Not many people, not no one talk about this. So you go to the Facebook group, for example. Let's say we're targeting Ilian Han. So you take her link, and then you go to seamless.io and you put her name, and then it will give you the information with her name, email, and basically also her contact phone number. And then you go to Never Bounce to make sure that the email is verified. And that's how you contact her, by email and phone number. And that's how, see what I'm saying when I told you need to think outside the box. So you do two strategies here. You source from Facebook, and then you go to seamless.io to get her email and phone number. And you use Never Bounce to clean the email and to make sure that the number is verified. Or you can use also a software called Let's Extract Email Studio. Also, you can use clay.com. Clay.com is big right now because it uses a lot of software at the same time to get the information. So you can have the leads numbers. So you can call, what I call STED, call, text, SMS, email, or DM. Clay will give you everything. Find email also is good. Leads Gorilla 2.0, Apollo.io. A lot of people use this, so maybe the list is recycled. Just make sure that the list is verified and think outside the box. For LinkedIn, use Sales Navigator and Ulink. We have DL7, Lead Kahuna, Leads Gorilla, Lead Scraper, Info USA, US Biz Data, Groupon, Google Maps, Google Search Plus Data Miner, Chrome, So extension. And here's a strategy. What you can do. Also, you can click here. Let me show you how it works. And then basically you see I have a list, Rachel Lynn, Fitzo Smith, with all the emails. And then what I can do is basically I select all the information here. I put it in ChatGPT and I clean it into a table. And that way I have basically contact information, email that I contact all these personal trainers. Okay. So this is for email. For warm, basically, if you have a list, okay, contact people on your list, tell them you have a new program and you have a new beta program and you want to give them the early bird, basically a chance to join your program. If you have a buyer's list, you do the same. And people who contacted you, believe me, you'll be surprised, they can turn into a customers as well. So basically, people who contacted you as well, they can be a lead source for you. Basically, you lead with value. Tell them, hey, I have this awesome thing. I thought you might enjoy it, and then they tell you yes, and then basically you sell them down the road. And we're gonna talk about how to sell and funnel and do funnels, different funnels, guys, to basically close clients. Now let's move on to cold calling. Many people are afraid to do cold calling, but if you do cold calling and you're not afraid and you are fearless in cold calling, you'll be amazed by the results. Okay, because if you're okay with rejection, guys, like, all the success that you want is in the other part of fear. Okay, if you face your fears and you do it, even if your heart is beating, okay, you will make it work. Start with 5 calls a day, then work your way up to 10, 15, 25, until you get used to it. Basically, nothing, you have a tough skin, nothing can basically put you off center. So for cold calling, we use the same thing here via Upwork or Fiverr. Hire someone to give you the list of phone numbers of personal trainers. If you're doing B2C, for example, if you're doing B2B, it's the same thing as well. So we have the same list that we talked about here. And for warm, use your leads list, your buyers list, and people who contacted you. Okay. Last but not least, as a bonus now, because school is new, what you want to do is we have strategies to get leads from school, but you need to be careful here because you can be banned. Here, the strategy is very simple. Basically, you want to join a community in school, whether that's paid or free, and then you want to contact members of that community where your FCP hang out, and you send them a simple message. Hey, I just wanted to say hi and support each other in the group. And then once they reply, they say, hey, by the way, I don't know if you're open to it or not, but I have this free resource about lead gen or whatever. I wanted to lead with value. Let me know if you want it and I'll send it to you. So basically you help them. And then basically you book a call with them, or you send them a VSL if they want to buy, okay? And it's working amazing now for me and my clients. For competitors, you can do also, you go to your competitor influencers post, likes and comments. So people, the owner of the community, basically he will post in school. So every person who liked it or commented, you can contact as well. That's a lead source. And then also competitor influencer friends, and also recommended by Facebook. No, that's... There is no Facebook here. For software, you can use Instadata Scraper, Axiom.ai, and Phantom Buster to basically automate everything for you. For warm leads, you can use your posts, likes, and comments. So it's very important to post valuable posts into the community, and everyone who liked your comment, you can contact them. People who requested to be your friends, and people who started a conversation with you, and also people who liked and comment on your comments for other posts. So that's it for B2C. Guys, do you see, like, do you understand now the level of confidence that you have after you know that you have all of these sources in order to contact leads? So you'll never have to worry about leads ever again. The problem with me before, I was confused, I was overwhelmed, I don't know where to start. But with this video, with this strategy, you can follow exactly step by step from here, from the top to the bottom, in order to get thousands and unlimited leads. Okay, this is for coaches, creators, and consultants if you're doing B2C. What about B2B? B2B is the same thing if you remember for email and cold calling. Basically, you can do manual search on Google search, or you can use contact forms. So you go to a website, for example, of, let's say you're working with roofers, you go to their website, you send them an email message in their contact form. And you can automate that as well. You can do that also Google search plus data miner Extreme extension. You can go and you do gym owner New York, for example. Let me show you this again. So the same thing, right? You change basically the niche here, and you have all the gyms with emails you can contact. Okay. Also, you can outsource everything through VA and Upwork and Fiverr. Tell them exactly how many leads do you want, and make sure basically to have a free test leads in order to make sure that they're doing a good job. Also, what you can do, you can extract leads in Google Maps. Basically, you go to Google Maps, you select all, you go to ChatGPT, you clean the list in a table with emails and name and contacts and everything. And then basically you can send automatic emails using make.com or using any other software, right? So you can also use Yellow Pages. Same thing, you select all the information in Yellow Pages. For example, roofers in LA, you select all the information, and then basically you put them in ChatGPT, you clean everything into a nicely table, you put it in Google Sheet, and then you add it to Make Automation. I created a video about this, by the way. Go ahead and watch it. And you can do the same thing for realtors or any niche if you're doing B2B. You can also reverse engineer. Imagine you want to find, for example, a dentist. What would you do if you are looking for a dentist? Okay, so first of all, you go and Google, right? And then you have the Google Maps, and then you can go to Yelp. Basically, you go to the clinic and basically you contact them, tell them, hey, do you offer veneer? They answer you, and then basically tell them, I don't know if you're open to it or not, but I have a list of leads, and we can jump on a call and explain the process in more detail. So that's a strategy. So all of this, so what you want to do is you reverse engineer. Okay, if you need a dentist, what would you do? And then you use that as a source, as a way to source your leads. Moving on, you can use school, you can use LinkedIn groups. So basically for LinkedIn groups and Facebook groups, it's the same thing. You go ahead and you join the group, and then you add value to the group. You give value without expecting anything in return. People will like it and comment. You add everyone who liked and comments. You do the outreach message, tell them, hey, what's your challenge? I want to help you even more. You help them for free in the DMs without expecting anything in return. Then you offer your services or programs to everyone who you've helped. Hey, I just created this new program after talking to 100 dentists. They have the same problem, and I figured out a way to get them more leads, more appointments. If you're interested, let me know. We can jump on a call, or you send them a VSL and they can buy. Okay, and that's how you make money. Same thing for Facebook groups. Dan Henry made 100K using this strategy, guys. Okay, so do it. Believe me, it works. I'm sure not everyone will do this. I'm sure we forget about it by next Wednesday. But believe me, for the one person who's listening to my advice and do this, you will make money. I guarantee it. Okay. For automation, you can use GPT to clean the list. You can use Make to do the automation. Make.com, GHL is go high level to send the messages and the AI automation, VAPI to do the calls for you automatically in AI, and Auto Lead basic to contact leads on Instagram. Software, you can use Instadata Scraper, Axiom.ai, Phantom Buster, Clay.com, Upwork, and Fiverr. And we talked about this list again. I'm not going to repeat myself. So it's the same thing also for B2B here, okay, to source the leads. And also for Warm, very simple, people who liked and comment your posts, you contact them. People who liked and comment on your stories, you contact them. People who requested to be your friends, you contact them. People who are your followers, you contact them. People who liked and comments on your comments, you contact them. Your leads list, your buys list, and people who contacted you. Okay, all of these businesses, for example, let's say you join a dentist group and you put all the value for free your post. People who liked or comment, you contact them right away. You offer some help, one-on-one, and then you offer your services. That's it, guys. That's it. Believe me, if you do this, I promise you, you'll never have to worry about leads ever again. You'll never have to worry about quality leads, because I'm going to show you also how to qualify those leads in the DMs, in the conversation, and how to send them basically every step of the way, from sourcing the leads, right, to starting conversations, to setting appointments or sending VSLs, all the way to also to follow up with them, okay, because most leads are busy, so you need to follow up with them by simply just saying, hey, I'm just following up. If you do this, guys, you don't have to complicate it. Hey, I'm just following this. I'm just following up, and you send them a meme to make it fun for them, because people are busy. Okay, sometimes they don't ghost you. Sometimes they're just busy, and if they do, make sure they reject you. Don't reject yourself, right? Have the thick skin, because you're giving them value. Imagine someone in the street coming and giving you gold, and you're telling them no. Imagine you have gold and you're going to everyone. You have 1 kilo of gold, or that's 2.2 pounds of gold, and you're going to the street and you give it to people, and they tell you no. Would you feel offended? Of course not. You'll be like, okay, whatever, and you move to the next one until you find people who value you. Because you're giving them service, guys. You're getting them a lot of leads. You're getting them appointments. You're getting them clients. You're saving them time. You're helping them making money. You're helping them saving money. You're helping them saving time. You're helping them removing pain, and you're helping them also avoid efforts. So of course, it's valuable. And the more basically unshakable confidence and certainty and conviction you have in yourself and your product to help them get results, they will feel your energy and they will work with you. Believe me. And if they don't, then there is one of you and many of them. So don't worry about it. It will work out. Guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed creating for you. I hope you got a lot of value. And if you want me to help you basically implement this and build the system for you and have my team build the systems and the funnels and the automation and everything and help you go to 0 to 15K plus a month and have a business that doesn't stress you, basically you're enjoying this like I'm enjoying creating this video for you, contact me, click the link on the description. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Have an awesome, amazing day. This is Seb signing out. Merci.